Nakahara, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Details are coming to light about the beating death of a 48-year-old woman in front of a police station in Kapolei Tuesday night. Less than a day before the attack, 35-year-old Michael Kalama Armstrong assaulted an officer in Mililani. He was detained, but prosecutors declined to file charges. Prosecuting attorney Steve said his office did not immediately charge Armstrong with a misdemeanor because he would have likely pleaded guilty. That would have prevented prosecutors from leveling more serious felony charges against him. With no charges filed, Armstrong was released from the Kapolei police station where he was being held. Shortly after he allegedly attacked the homeless woman with a tree trunk, she was taken to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead. Armstrong was arrested on suspicion of second-degree murder. He has 18 prior arrests, including 1 felony conviction. Armstrong has been diagnosed as schizophrenic and bipolar and was recently released from Kahimohala Behavioral Health. The State Department of Health today reported 16 new coronavirus-related deaths and 650 new infections statewide. 13 of the fatalities were on Oahu, 2 were on Maui, and 1 was on Lanai. No additional information about the deaths was made available. Since the start of the pandemic, Hawaii has seen 1,290 COVID-related fatalities and 233,155 new infections. Hawaii health officials today reported 353 new cases on Oahu, 91 on Hawaii Island, 92 on Maui, 65 on Kauai, 6 on Molokai, and 3 on Lanai. 40 Hawaii residents were diagnosed outside the state. The number of active coronavirus cases in Hawaii has been in decline for nearly 3 weeks. Officials today reported 9,317 cases that are considered to be active. That figure is down 830 from yesterday. Of all the confirmed infections in Hawaii, 5,974 have required hospitalization. 48 new hospitalizations were reported today. Legislative efforts to lower the legal limit for impaired driving in Hawaii just got a boost. A recent study by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration shows that Utah's fatal crash rate dropped by 19.8% in 2019. That was the first year after Utah lowered its legal blood alcohol concentration limit for drivers to 0.05 grams per deciliter. Hawaii is looking to make a similar change. The State Judiciary Committee is scheduled to hold a public hearing Friday on a bill that would drop the BAC limit from 0.08 to 0.05 grams per deciliter. Currently, Utah is the only state in the U.S. that has adopted the lower limit. Advocates for traffic safety in Hawaii are citing Utah's experience as a reason to tighten the state's BAC standard. The American Beverage Institute is among those opposed to the change. When a comparable measure was introduced last year, the industry group said it would have a negative impact on Hawaii's hospitality and restaurant businesses. The Honolulu Office of the Public Defender also opposed the 2021 effort, saying it would clog up the courts. The federal study found that neither of those scenarios played out in Utah. A Molokai man has been arrested after allegedly stealing a vehicle and assaulting police on Maui. 29-year-old Jonathan Pico from Kanakakai was arrested and charged with second-degree robbery, unauthorized control of a propelled motor vehicle, and first-degree assault on a police officer. The incident began early Tuesday morning in Kahului. Pico was reportedly walking along the edge of Maui Veterans Highway when a driver traveling along the highway hit the backpack Pico was wearing with his passenger side mirror. When the driver stopped his van and got out, Pico punched the man, stole his vehicle, and fled. Shortly after, the van was involved in a head-on collision with an SUV. When police located Pico, he refused to obey instructions and became combative, striking an officer in the face. Pico was tased but removed the probes and attempted to escape by running into traffic. He was hit by a pickup truck. Pico was arrested today and is in police custody. A new golf center at the Alawai Golf Course is scheduled to open in March after a months-long closure. The Alawai Golf Center will be operated through a partnership between the City and County of Honolulu and the Hawaii State Junior Golf Association and First Tee Hawaii. Hawaii Golf Hall of Famer and NBC and Golf Channel analyst Mark Rolfing spearheaded the initiative. HSJGA and First Tee will run the center when it opens March 3rd, which includes a refurbished driving range, short game area, and putting green. The organization will also operate the pro shop and handle merchandising and marketing. It will relocate its headquarters from Kauai to Alawai. Revenues from the Alawai Golf Course will be shared between the city and HSJGA and First Tee. Alawai's driving range and accompanying facilities have been closed since December. A project to open a Topgolf at Alawai was in the works, but that plan was put on hold in 2020. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Have a great day, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.